Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lynn Educational Television. This afternoon, we are at Fraser Field for a home game for the Lynn English Bulldogs. They will be taking on the Revere Patriots. It's a gray, cool day, nice day for baseball. Showers a little earlier. The forecast for intermittent showers doesn't look like anything heavy right now, and the lights are on as we are just about ready to get underway here. Um, Actually, a nice afternoon for baseball. Um, Probably about mid 50s. Let's see. So this out set the lineup for the Bulldogs. On the mound is Victor Cambero. Behind the plate, that looks like Brendan Falasca. Over at first, we have Eldrian Bonilla. Second base, Nevin Gonzalez. At shortstop, Yordi Contreras. Over at third is Kenry Manzanillo. And out in the outfield here, left field, Mateo Rodriguez. Center is Chris Figueroa. And over in right, Gilmer Galva. And here we go. First pitch here. And this is for Revere. Leadoff batter, Mikey Pop. And we are underway. First pitch, a called strike by Cambero. As I mentioned, the lights are on here. But fairly clear skies. Ooh, that ball is a fly out to left field. So second pitch, swing, and that'll be a fly out to Mateo Rodriguez in left field. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter, Dom Boudreau. And the pitch, a nice curveball by Cambero. Oh, so far right around the plate. First pitch of the game was a hard strike. Second pitch hit to left. That ball called strike. Just outside, gets by the catcher though. 1-1. So this is my first game of the season. And we are, I believe it's May 1st today. High. 2-1. But we're at mid-season here. Revere comes in with a record of 6-4, and the Bulldogs 5-4. 2-1 the count. Just underway here at Fraser Field. Top of the first. One out. No one on. Ooh. Now that one, he might have had a shot at that if he was a switch hitter. That went around his back. Missed him by a good foot. Just as I was commenting on his control, he's gone wild on me. We're at 3-1. Hard strike on the corner. Count full. Outfield shallow and shaded to right. Big gap down the left field line, and reaches out and pokes that one. That's going to be a base hit. Good hitting there by Boudreau, who just reached out and poked that. Ball was outside and just stroked it, just eluded the second baseman for a single. That brings up Giancarlo Miro. Batting third, runner on first. Not a big lead. That ball is skied out of play. Hit it a mile, went straight up. You probably heard it. I see just a handful of fans, and that one came close to one of them. She's gotten up, and I think she was up in the concession area. She came down to toss that ball back. Ball made a loud noise when it hit. It was skied in the air, foul. Throw over, runner back. So 1 down, 0-1 the count. Third baseman guarding the line. Big gap in left center. Over the batter's head, he ducks down. One and one. 1 down. Not much of a lead there. Here he goes, though. Ball is hit hard. Runner was going, hit and run. And he'll end up at second. Ball was well hit, almost got by the left fielder. Runner was going. It was a hit and run. And hard hit for a double. We got runners on second and third now, 1 out. All 3 players making contact so far. 1 down, 2 men in scoring position for the lead, cleanup hitter, Max Doucette. Looks down for the signs. So Canberra in trouble early. And he's bunting, pops it up. The runner was going. Double play. I don't know if that was a squeeze or just a mistake, but that ball was bunted, popped way up in the air for double play. And Canberra gets out of a jam there. So that's English. So for the Bulldogs, bottom of the first, they lead off with Yordi Contreras. Gilmer Galva and Eldrin Bonilla. So we're through 1/2 of an inning that ended kind of suddenly there. Hard to believe that would have been a suicide squeeze on the first pitch there. More likely, the runner on third just missed the signal and came charging down the line. The ball was popped up, and it was a simple throw to third for the double play as Revere finishes their warm-ups. And we are ready for the Bulldogs taking their first at-bats in the bottom of the first. For Revere, on the mound is Ollie Svensson. Behind the mound catching Max Doucette. And we'll round out that lineup a little bit later. First pitch, a little high to Contreras, Yordi Contreras. A shortstop and leadoff hitter. Nice breaking ball. Count is even at 1-1. Little high. A lot of chatter in the Lynn English dugout there. Ball is grounded sharply to short and right through the shortstop's legs for an error. Ball was hit hard, but right at the shortstop. So Contreras is on. on the shortstop there. That's Kyle Cummings. Right through his legs. Contreras on base. And pitches on the corner there. This is Gilmer Galva up. He'll be followed by Eldrian Bonilla. And then the cleanup hitter, Brendan Velasca. And Contreras going on the pitch. The throw. Contreras. So two balls, 2 errors. Contreras went on the pitch and probably avoided being put out at second. The long throw to first was short and skipped over the first baseman's glove. So Gilmer with the Galva with the Galva. Their third baseman is Do Angeli with the throwing error. Way out in front of that one, the changeup. This is Eldrian Bonilla, 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out, and both runners on via errors. One through the legs and one on a throwing error. Little high. Revere was in the same position in the top of the first, second and third with 1 out. Right now we have no outs, and English got out of it with a double play. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, on the corner, tough pitch. Svensson suddenly in a jam. His defense has kind of let him down. Way outside. Good block by the catcher there. He couldn't see where the ball had gone, but Doucette behind the plate blocked that one. Otherwise, Contreras would have scampered in from third. No score, but lots of action here. Bonilla followed by Velasca. The pitch. Grounded, just fell. Looking to Bonilla looking to drive in a couple runs here early. Big change in this game. Looked like the Bulldogs were on the ropes in the first half of the inning, and now it's the Patriots. Oh, tough pitch. Slow curve. Bonilla had no chance with that one. Tough pitch there. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, Brendan Velasca. Still 2 runners in scoring position, 1 down. High. Holds off, 2-0. A hitter's pitch right here. He's got to come in with something. Well, he has an open base at first. Right on the corner. Tough pitch there. Two and one. Foul straight back. Evens the count. 2-2. 2 runners on in scoring position as Svensson looks to pitch his way out of this jam. Swing and a miss. A tough off-speed pitch. And Velasco goes down swinging. That leaves it up to Mateo Rodriguez, their number 5 hitter. Svensson figures his defense hasn't been too reliable behind him. The best way out of this jam is just to strike him out. Don't put it in the hands of the defense. See what Rodriguez can do with 2 down. And that ball is flied into, drops in over the shortstop's head. That's going to be 2 runs as Rodriguez kind of just able to bloop it over the head of the shortstop for 2 RBIs. Big hit by Mateo Rodriguez puts the Bulldogs on the scoreboard, and they're up 2-0. 2 out single to just short left field. Svensson, that slow breaking pitch has really worked for him up until then, but this is Kenry Manzanillo here batting. Strike 1. Ducked out of the way, and a catcher threw down. Nothing doing. 2 out. Runner on first. They have a feeling that Rodriguez may be going. Let's see if he throws over. Nope. Pitch is high. Svensson thinking about that runner on first. Last 2 pitches, not even close. 2-1. Hard hit. He took a tomahawk chop at that one and whacked it down the line. Foul. 2-2. 2 outs. 2-0 Bulldogs. Bottom of the first. Runners going. Swing and a miss, and Svensson strikes out the side, but thanks to that single by Rodriguez, Lynn English picks up 2, and at the end of 1 complete, it's Lynn English 2 and Revere nothing. Revere here in the top of the second, they'll be sending up Gruden Sack, number 26, followed by Kyle Cummings and the pitcher, Ollie Svensson. One of the coaches out there talking with Cambero and Doucette. Quick confab, and we are ready to go here. Top of the second. English on top early. In the top of the first, the Patriots were threatening. They had second and third with only 1 out. But the cleanup hitter here we go. Cleanup hitter bunted into a double play, and here we go. This is Sack. Swing and a miss. Quickly out in front, 0-2. Outside. Ball grounded to short. Contreras, the long throw across, in time for the out. Brings up the number 6 hitter, Cummings, Kyle Cummings. Pitch on the corner for a leadoff strike. 1 out, no one on. Ball is a lot of English on that one. Played nicely by the second baseman. Throw across. 2 up, 2 down. Fielded nicely by Gonzalez, who flipped it over to Bonilla at first. You could see the ball came off the bat. There was a lot of English on it. It was curving and could have been a tough play. Fielded nicely. So 2 down. That'll bring up the pitcher, Svensson. Struck out the side in the first inning. Late on that pitch. Way behind that pitch. Just stays alive. Golfs that one off to the right side. Cabrera looks in. Outfield playing very short. Bounced over the pitcher's head. Let's see if Contreras can make the play. Nice play as he goes behind the pitcher. Digs it out and throws him out. So 3 up, 3 down here. Nice pitching by Cabrera at the end of 1.5. It's English on top. 2-0 as Svensson grounds. Contreras takes care of 2 of the 3 outs. Let's see, in the bottom of the second, Lynn English will send up. Jason Figueroa, their DH. Then Nevin Gonzalez and Chris Figueroa. And let's set the defense for Revere. On the mound, Svensson. Behind the plate, number 14 is Max Doucette. They're over at first, Giancarlo Miro. Second baseman, Chris Cassidy. Shortstop, Kyle Cummings. And over at third, Sal Doangeli. Out in left, Don Boudreau. Center fielder, Mikey Pop. And over in right, Chris Cheka. So first batter from the left side. This is Jason Figueroa inside. Their DH. Pitch outside. Called strike. Svensson got 3 outs on 3 strikeouts, but he's behind 2-0. Hit hard, nice play by the third baseman. That ball was lined to the opposite field. Third baseman had to jump for it, and he did. That's Doangeli over there at third base with a nice stab on a hard hit ball. And it'll bring up Nevin Gonzalez. Grounds the ball. Ooh, long throw. Oh, beats it out. Looked like the third baseman could have made that play. It was, by the time it reached the shortstop, it was too long a throw, and Gonzalez just beat it out. Throw was on line, but just a long throw from deep short. So Gonzalez beats out a single, infield single. That brings up Chris Figueroa. Runner on first, 1 out. Ball is hit hard to short. Nice play. Ooh, almost doubled them up. Nice play by the shortstop. Gets the lead runner. Ball was hit hard, but right at the shortstop. Two down, and that'll bring up Contreras. Got on. Ooh, throw over. Not in time. A throwing error. Not a throwing error. Contreras got on a hard ground ball, went right through the shortstop. Runner is going. Looks like he's going to beat that one out. Backed up by the shortstop. Otherwise, that ball would have been in the outfield as it bounced into second baseman covering. So, runner in scoring position with 2 down. Contreras. That slow off-speed pitch has been fooling the Bulldogs way out in front of it as it's slow and breaks across the plate. That ball is pop foul. Let's see, a long run. Oop. First baseman tried to make an over the shoulder catch. If he had turned, he probably could have made that play, but he tried to catch it over his shoulder and didn't work. That was not an error, but a catchable ball. Lined up the middle for a base hit. That should score a run. Let's see. Throw to the plate. Ooh, closer than I thought. Doucette might have had a chance if he had been up a little closer to the plate. Nice throw, but Contreras knocks in Gonzalez with the 3rd run of the game. Base hit for Yordi. Single. Goes to second on the throw. That ball is lined. And knocks in Contreras. So back-to-back singles. Two more runs here. For nothing. Runner on second. Oh. Long throw across. Not in time. Third baseman knocked it down. The runner was coming. He might have had a chance at tagging him, but instead he threw across. The first baseman was in front of the bag. So Revere, lots of defensive problems here. Only 2 official errors, but 2 or 3 kind of shaky defensive plays here in the bottom of the second, and runners at the corners with 2 down. Give Bonilla a single there. That brings up Velasca. Runners on the corners. Oof, ducks to avoid that one. Velasca struck out swinging in the first. He's got a chance to knock in a run here. 2 runs in. Little high. Inside. outside, and Velasquez first base on balls here. Bases are filled for Rodriguez, who had the knocked in the first 2 runs of the game in the first inning with that hit to shallow left center. See if he can add to that total. That sweeping curve for a called strike. Throw down to third. Good throw, but just gets back. 0-2 the count. Ooh, way outside. 1-2. Nowhere to put him. Two out. Bases loaded. 1-2 the count. That ball, wow, looked like that ball was fouled and looked like probably the third baseman's ball, but Doucette, the catcher, ran over and too late. Looked like he probably had trouble getting the mask off. That ball was picked pretty high, but landed in foul territory, and the Bulldogs still alive. Ooh, little high as Svensson was walking to the dugout. He thought that was it right there. 2-2 the count, a little high. He's been fooling the Bulldogs since the beginning of this game, but that one a little high. 2-2 the count. That time he got him on that sweeping curve. But 2 more runs cross the plate. And at the end of 2 complete here, it's Lynn English 4, Revere nothing. So for Revere here in the top of the third. Called strike. Leadoff hitter is Chris Cassidy, followed by Sal Doangeli, and then Chris Cheka. Bottom of the order here. Nice pitch on the corner by Canberra. Revere in a 4-0 hole here, top of the third. Way outside. And the outfielders playing in and shading to the right. Big gap in left center. Called strike as Cassidy goes down swinging. Goes called third strike. That'll bring up Sal Doangeli. Looking to get something started here. And that ball is drilled into left field for a base hit for Doangeli. Runner on first. 1 out. Brings up Mikey Pop, leadoff hitter. And Doangeli down at first. Nice lead on that first pitch here. No, not now, though. He's back. Called strike. And the outfield shifts straight away and deeper on pop. He must have some pop. As I mentioned, Revere comes in with a record of 6-4. English 5-4, so pretty even, these two teams. Swing and a miss, and Canberra strikes out pop. I'll leave it up to Boudreau. Number 2 hitter. He had a single in the first inning. That ball fouled straight back on the netting. Lights have been on since the start of the game. Little bit of rain on the drive up here for me, but looks like it's cleared. It's a gray, cloudy day, but nice day for baseball. No sun in anyone's eyes. Temperatures probably around 50 to mid-50s. Very nice day for baseball. Not much breeze. There goes the runner. A good pitch to run on it. It was in the dirt. Stolen base by Doangeli. Runner in scoring position now for Boudreau. Canberra steps off. Runner back to second. Looks in, and the righty. Outside, throw down. Runner back. Runner in center field. The outfielder, center fielder, playing shallow and shaded to right. Right up the middle. Gets by Contreras, and this should be the first run for Revere. And Boudreau with a 2-out single. Drives in the run. Giancarlo Miro, he had a double in the first. Called strike. Runner on second, 2 down. Revere on the board. They trail 4-1. Out in front of that one. Took something off it, and Miro way out in front. There goes the runner at second. Takes third, uncontested. And swing and a miss, so Canberra strikes out the side, but Revere gets on the board. For the Bulldogs, here in the bottom of the third, they'll have Kenry Manzanillo, Jason Figueroa, and Nevin Gonzalez. They're 6, 7, and 8 batters. taking the Patriots a while to get out there on the field. Manzanillo ready to go, but Revere just coming out on the field now. And let's see, I don't see Svensson. No pitcher out there right now. Let's see what's going on. And now here comes the manager. That's Mike Manning, the Revere manager. There is no pitcher on the mound for Revere. Everybody else out there. Manager coming over to talk with his counterpart. That's Coach Paula for Lynn English. Let's see who that is. See what we got here. I'm trying to go by the numbers here. That looks like number 1. I think that might be Pop, who's now pitching. He was in center, and let's see if they did a switch here, and Svensson's out there in center now. Can't really tell by the numbers here, but it does look like Pop is now on the mound. Definitely not Svensson. He's taller and thinner. So a late switch here in the 3rd inning. So it's a good time to go over the order here if we can. It looks like, the defense, it looks like Pop on the mound. Behind the plate is Max Doucette over at first. Trying to check the numbers as I say this. That's Giancarlo Miro. Second baseman is Chris Cassidy. Shortstop, Kyle Cummings. And over at third, Sal Doangeli. Left field, we got Don Boudreau, and I'm going to just guess right now that that's a switch, that's Svensson. Was pitching, is now in center, and over in right, Chris Cheka. One thing we know for sure is that Manzanillo, who's been waiting, ready to hit, ball's outside. So Svensson responsible for, he pitches 2 innings, responsible for all 4 runs. Gives up 5 hits, 4 runs, but some shaky defense, a couple of errors, but at least 2 or 3 others that were not technically errors but should have been caught. A fly ball down the right field line, and another one popped just by the English dugout that they couldn't reach. Both fell in, and hard swing from the heels by Manzanillo here. That ball fouled back. Manzanillo leads off here in the bottom of the 3rd. On deck, Jason Figueroa. Little low. Swing and a miss. Had him fooled that time as he threw it by him hard. Little, probably would have been a ball, but tough pitch to lay off of. So throws the heat by him. Manzanillo leads off the inning with a strikeout. Next batter grounds to third, the throw over. 2 up, 2 down quickly. That was Figueroa. Brings up Gonzalez. He had a base hit. In the second, 2 down though. Nobody on. Outside gets past the catcher. The pitch. Ooh, just outside. Lays off it. Little high. And Gonzalez takes a base on balls. Brings up Figueroa. He grounded out to second. First time up. Let's see if Gonzalez is going. Little inside. 2 down. Looks in the pitch. The throw down. Ooh, close. Gets back. That ball thrown a little harder, he would have had him. Gonzalez just dives back ahead of the throw from the catcher, Doucette. Pop looks to run it back. The pitch. Slow curve. Called strike. Ball is flied to center. 40 out to retire the side. So Figueroa flies to, I'm going to say Svensson out there. And so we're a third of the way through, a little more. Third of the way through a major league game, the bottom of the third, and it's Lynn English on top by a score of 4-1. Here we go, top of the fourth, and a light rain falling. I see the umbrellas popping up. So Revere in a 4-1 hole here. They got Doucette leading off. Cleanup hitter number 4. 5 and 6, we got Doucette, Sack, and Cummings. Swing and a miss. We got a change on the mound for English. Now pitching, number 21 is Ray Contreras. And he disposes of his first batter. Contreras on the mound now. So Cabrera pitches 3. He's responsible for 1 run. He pitched well. Up, ground to third, cut off by third baseman. Nice play. As Manzanillo ranges over. That would have been a tough play for Contreras at short, but Manzanillo cut it off. A nice play. 2 up, 2 down quickly here. As a light rain falls. Ball grounded to short. Contreras, the long throw across, just in time. Nice play by Yordi Contreras. Looked like Cummings might have jumped at, if it's kind of the natural thing is you jump to try to beat the throw, but if you just run hard straight down, probably more effective. Just barely beat the runner. An emphatic signal by the first base umpire. So 3 up, 3 down for Ray Contreras as he comes in relief. Victor Canberra. And nice pitching by Contreras. So unfortunately, I don't have no PA guy here to help me out. And it looks to me like Svensson is the wandering player here. I believe that he's now the third baseman. Started on the mound. Last inning he was out there in center, I believe. Now it looks like number 8 over there at third base. So I'm going to guess he switched with the third baseman. So now I'm going to just take a guess that that's Sal Doangeli out there in center, but can't confirm that. Pitch is high. It's like Pop's still on the mound though, and this is leadoff hitter for English here in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh. I believe it hit him in the head. That's Contreras. It's hard to look like it either hit him in the helmet or on the shoulder and then bounced off and down. But either way, Contreras gets on the hard way. Hit by pitch. That'll bring up a number 2 hitter, Gilmer Galva. Swing and a miss. Runner on first, nobody out here. Bottom of the 4th. English on top, 4-1. Contreras going. No throw as Galva swings just to protect the runner. No throw down, and I guess wherever he got hit, it didn't shake him up too bad because Contreras was off and running. Stole second easily. And English with a runner in scoring position for Galva, who took a defensive swing just to protect the runner. He saw him going. Kind of a sort of a weak attempt at that one, and he strikes out. Just kind of pitch had him handcuffed, and he sort of excuse me swing, strikes out, and that brings up Eldrian Bonilla. He's 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Got called looking twice in the first and third. Excuse me. Got called looking in the first and a base hit in the second. He's 1 for 2. Runner on second, 1 down. Jumps out of the way of that one as Bonilla. Outfield pretty much straight away. A little deeper. Center fielder just to the left of second. Good eye by Bonilla. Looked like he was about to hack at that, and he laid off inside. Good stop by the catcher, but Contreras takes third. Might have come all the way around. Good stop. Backhand stop just to keep the ball from going all the way back. So Contreras, 2 stolen bases here, or maybe we'll just say probably a wild pitch there. Called strike on the corner. Bonilla going to drive that runner in from third. Ooh, on the outside corner. Nice pitch. Called third strike. So Pop battling back here. Hit the first batter, who stole second, but struck out Galva and caught Bonilla looking. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Brendan Velasco, who ducks out of the way, but it's a called strike. 2 down, runner on third here in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh, grounded sharply over by the Revere dugout. Pop looking to battle out of this one. Outside. And the pitch. Oof. Almost hit him. That ball was supposed to break and didn't, and it almost caught Velasco on the left shoulder. 2-2 to count. Big gap in left center. Outside. Count is full. Left fielder playing Velasco to pull. Center fielder to right. Big gap there in left field. Once again, almost hits him, but he'd take the base as Velasco trots down. Base on balls. Had to duck out of the way of that one. And with 2 down now, runners at the corners. This is Mateo Rodriguez. He had a single in the first inning to knock in 2, struck out in the second. Looking to drive in another run here. Contreras on third, Velasco at first. Called strike on the corner. Ooh. And Velasco gets throw home. And once again, as runner on first got caught in a rundown, Contreras took off for home plate, and the throw was late. Contreras heads up. I don't know if that was a play or if Velasco was picked off. Tough to tell, but he got in a rundown and Pitcher threw it to second, and Contreras took off for home and beat the throw. So hard to say what to call that. Wasn't exactly an error, but swing and a miss. And once again, English goes down swinging there, but heads up running, and they get another run. And at the end of 4 complete, it's the Bulldogs 5 and the Patriots 1. So here in the top of the 5th, Revere will send up their number 7, 8, and 9 hitters. This is Ollie Svensson. 2 awkward swings here. Fooled. This is on the mound for English is Ray Contreras. He's pitching his 2nd inning. Ooh, just missed. Contreras fooled again with just a little high and outside. 1-2 to count. That time inside. Both pitches close. 2-2 to count on the leadoff hitter here. Little low in the dirt. Svensson looking to get on base. Revere down by 4. Outside, and so after 2 defensive swings, 4 straight balls, and Svensson on base here. That brings up Chris Cassidy. He was caught. Ooh, hard throw over by Contreras. He was called out looking in the 3rd. 0 for 1. Man on first. Nobody out. A short lead. That ball gets by the catcher. It looked like Cassidy was either going to bunt or square to bunt, and the ball got by the catcher for English. That's Velasca, Brendan Velasca. So we'll call that a wild pitch. And Svensson down there at 2nd. Outside. Contreras came in the top of the 4th and struck out the side. A little bit of control issues here in the top of the 5th. Lead off base on balls. Wild pitch. Now he's behind on Cassidy. Outfield very shallow. Bounces that ball in, and suddenly Contreras with control issues. In it for English, in at the corners. Called strike. Little low, and Cassidy. So consecutive walks. This is DeAngeli. Pickoff. And they get him. Nice play by Contreras as he fell, what's his name? Svensson fell asleep, and Contreras picked him off at second. So kind of a bonehead play by the runner at second, but one down, runner at first. Called strike. Swing and a miss. High pop. Nice play by good catcher Velasca as Bonilla came running hard to the ball, the first baseman. He was a little late, and Velasca was able to make the catch. Nice play as DeAngeli fouls out to the catcher. 2 down, runner at first. Runner goes. Pitch got away from Velasca. It was high and off his glove, but wouldn't have been able to throw him out. The runner was going on the pitch, so no harm, no foul there. Give him a stolen base. A little high. Low. Pop steps out, looks down at third base coach. 2 down here. Runner in scoring position. Takes a walk. So 3 walks in the inning, and Contreras gets bailed out by that pickoff, and pitching coach comes out to talk to Contreras. His control was on point in the 4th inning, but here he's had control issues. That's his 3rd walk, wild pitch, but no runs. Runners at first and second, and pitching coach comes out to just settle him down, talk to him. No changes here. And bring up the number 2 hitter, Dom Boudreau. We're going to get Revere back in the game. They are down by 4, 5-1 here in the top of the 5th. Ball hit high, but should be playable. And the center fielder makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs across the plate. A little shaky control, but no runs scored as Boudreau flies out to end that threat. And here in the bottom of the 5th, Lynn English will be sending up. Their sixth, seventh, and eighth hitters, Kenry Manzanillo, Jason Figueroa, and Nevin Gonzalez. Let's see what we got here. We got a pitching change. Let's see if we can catch the number here. Looks like number, I believe that's number 26. Gruden Sack. I believe that's Sack on the mound if I have to make out that number. He was their DH. So Sack takes over here in the bottom of the fifth in relief of keep track of all these guys. Started out with Svensson. He was replaced by Pop. So replaces Pop here in the bottom of the fifth. This is Gruden Sack on the mound for English. Waiting patiently is Kenry Manzanillo. Jason Figueroa, the DH, in the on-deck circle, and here we go. First pitch swinging, skies the ball to second. Hit the ball high, but not far enough, and so Manzanillo on the first pitch pops out, flies out, let's say, to the second baseman. Brings up Jason Figueroa, the lefty. A little high. Figueroa 0-2, flied out to center and grounded out to third. One down. Inside. In the on-deck circle, number 15 for English, pinch hitter, outside, and Figueroa takes a base, and this will bring up number 15, Derek Ubry. Dugout. Dugout. Very animated for Derek Ubry here. Steps in. And the cheers and chants of Ubry. You can hear him all the way up here. Swing and a miss by Ubry. over. Figueroa back. Chance of yup. Erupting from the dugout. And Ubry bloops that ball. Let's see if he'll beat it out. Nope. Not a lot of speed on that base path as Derek taps the ball. He ran hard, but not a whole lot of speed there, and he gets eliminated. Runner moves over to second, so Ubry ground out to third. Called strike here. On the corner. Chris Figueroa. Ooh. Called out on the corner, called out. So Sack comes in and does the job. And at the end of 5 complete, it's Lynn English 5 and Revere 1. Revere here in the top of the 6th sends up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters. This is Giancarlo Miro. First pitch, swinging, fouls it back, out of play. Contreras in his 3rd inning of relief. No runs allowed. And that ball is grounded. Contreras with a strong arm just beats the runner. Close play, bang bang at first. Contreras with a gun for an arm. That ball wasn't hit hard. Threw him out. Let's watch the replay here. Oh, no replay here. Miro wasn't happy about the call, but so be it. 1 down. That brings up the number 4 hitter, Max Doucette. Out in front of that one, took something off it. He bunted into a double play in the 1st inning, ending that challenge. And struck out in the 4th. 0 for 2. Fools him on the corner. Little low. Threw it by him. There's Contreras. That's his 3 2/3 inning, and 2 1/3, 2 2/3. Sky to second, and that'll do it. 1 2 3 for Contreras as Sack pops out to second base. So for Revere, no runs, no hits, nobody left on. And English coming up here in the bottom of the sixth. They scored 4 runs, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. To take a 4-0 lead. Revere came back, scoring 1. Let's see, they got theirs in the third. And English scored 1 more in the, let's see, was I believe that was in the fourth, as Contreras scored on a runner was picked off, and in the rundown, Yordi Contreras came home to score that 5th run. Pitching for English, strong pitching as Victor Cambero started out. I pitched the first 3 innings. And Ray Contreras came in and has shut out Revere for the last 3 innings. So here we are in the bottom of the sixth. This Contreras leads off. Yordi Contreras. On the corner, he is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. He's got a single and an RBI in the second. He reached in the first on an error by the shortstop, and he was hit by a pitch, and eventually came around to score in the fourth. Outside on the mound for Revere, this is Gruden Sack, his 2nd inning, and 2nd inning of relief. And not close there as Yordi Contreras takes a leadoff base on balls. He's at first. He's got speed. Galva. Low in the dirt. Galva 1 for 3 with an RBI. Contreras stays put. Called strike on the corner. Eldrian Bonilla in the on-deck circle. Leadoff walk by Contreras here in the bottom of the 6th. Sack looks, and there goes Contreras, swing and a miss. Kind of a weak throw as Contreras able to steal second on that one. Kind of a bloop throw, and a runner in scoring position here for Galva. Way out in front of that. Pulls it foul. Two strikes. Looking to drive in. Contreras from second. There he goes, Contreras. Swing and a miss. Contreras steals third. He has been tough to stop on the base pass today as Galva swings and misses. Contreras takes third on the strikeout. That's his third stolen base of the afternoon. Cold strike on the corner for Bonilla. Looks down at the third base coach. Let's see if Contreras tries to steal home. Ground ball will score the run. And Bonilla with the sacrifice as Contreras running on the swing. Bonilla able to drive him in. So Bonilla with the RBI, and that brings up the number 4 hitter, Brendan Velasca. Oh for 2 on the afternoon. But English with another run here, and brings it to 6-1, Bulldogs. Nobody on, 2 out. Sack asked for another ball. Didn't like that one. On deck, we have a pinch hitter. That's number 22, Timothy Donahue. Oof. Ducks out of the way. Velasca ducks out of the way of that. Donahue on deck. 2 down, 1 run in. Velasca takes a base on balls, and here comes Donahue. He is pinch hitting for Mateo Rodriguez. It's a high pop to the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning, but the English plates another run, and at the end of 6 now, it's Lynn 6 and Revere 1. So here we go, 7th inning. Pitching change for English. Replacing Ray Contreras is Alex McMillan, number 7 on the mound. Contreras did a nice job in relief here. He pitched 3 innings. Very solid relief. No runs scored. So McMillan on the mound looking to close it out. Victor Canberra started the game, pitched the first 3 innings, Contreras the next 3, and McMillan looking to finish it out here. Pitch is high for Revere. Kyle Cummings leads off, followed by Ollie Svensson and Chris Cassidy. Called strike. 6, 7, and 8 hitters in the lineup. Looking for base runners, down by 5. Swing and a miss out in front of that one as McMillan took something off that. Hit hard down the line. Oh, nice catch as that ball was tagged. Running catch by the left fielder there. Beautiful catch. That's, what do we got out there in left field? There haven't been a lot of balls hit out there. Well, let's see. Rodriguez was out there, but he was pinch hit for. Two outs as Svensson pops out to short, and they're down to their last out here. We'll have to get back to a beautiful catch there. Robin Cummings of at least a double or a triple. Let's see if I can catch the number on the way back in. That was Rodriguez in left field, but he was pinch hit for, I believe that was Donahue that pinch hit for him. So 2 down anyway. Called strike. McMillan looks in the pitch. A diving attempt by the center fielder, but the ball falls in for a single. Nice effort there. That was Chris Figueiredo diving attempt and backed up by the right fielder nicely there by Gilmer Galva. So we got a runner at first as Cassidy singles. I'll bring up Sal DeAngeli with 2 down, runner at first. Revere needs base runners. Not likely that runner's going anywhere. Doesn't mean anything. Runner at first. McMillan can just concentrate on the batter. End this game. Pitch was high. McMillan doing a little manicure of the mound. Now he's ready. Into the windup and the pitch. Nice pitch inside corner. Looks in. Inside. Oh, this is Doangeli with Pop on deck, if it gets that far. The pitch, high and tight, and McMillan loses him. So 2 runners on here in the 7th for Mikey Pop. 0 for 2 with a walk. Could take another walk here. They just need base runners. McMillan trying to close this one out. Throw some heat on the corner for a called strike. Nice pitch. Outfield playing back on Pop, pretty much straight away. Runners infield back too. That ball fools him, but just foul. Manzanillo would have just been able to step on third, and that would have been the game, as Pop was fooled, playing infield back. So a softly hit ball is going to be a base hit. Once again, that ball grounded sharply foul along the left field line. 2 strikes. McMillan looks in. Called, 3rd strike. And that'll do it as McMillan strikes out. Pop doesn't like the call, but strikes out to end this one. And a dominating performance by Lynn English as the teams get ready to shake hands, as this game really was over in the 1st inning, as English ran out in the 1st inning, scored 2 runs. And actually, Revere opened it up with Victor Cambero on the mound, and were threatening to score with runners on 2nd and 3rd, and their cleanup hitter popped into a double play on a bunt. Might have been a squeeze or just a mixed signal, but that was their real big scoring opportunity. English came back, scored 2 of their own, added 2 in the bottom of the 2nd, and that was basically it, as English, shaky fielding by Revere. Really, most of those runs were unearned, as their fielding really helped English early in the game, and then pitching by Lynn English just dominating, as Cambero and then Ray Contreras combined, and Alex McMillan came in the last in the 7th to close it out. So Lynn English runs their record to 6-4, and Revere falls to 6-5. Dominating performance by Lynn English, and they take this one by a score of 6-1. So that'll do it for my camera people. The Martin brothers here. We got Samuel and Gabriel from Lynn Classical doing a nice job here. This is Ken Vorspan saying we hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you the next time.